Hello everyone, I am Ben Contreras, and welcome back to another episode of... Well, actually, I guess this isn't necessarily a sort of Ben talks about, as this is more of a sort of return to the channel after, well, like a month of not uploading a single thing, not even on Facebook. But, yeah, basically, what I wanted to do for this video is, well, first off, let you know that, I'm not dead. I am still alive, and this channel is, still alive. If I were to ever, like, stop uploading videos on the channel, I would be making a separate video talking about that. But, the channel's still going on. Jasper Cat Productions is still a thing. And for this video, I sort of wanted to talk about the kind of stuff that I want to plan to do with this channel. I did make a sort of video that can be seen as being like semi-similar to this, but instead of like, saying, all these fancy words to make me sound more sophisticated than I actually am, I decided to pretty much show you guys, all of you, the type of videos that I want to sort of do for the channel. And one of the major ones that I've been wanting to do ever since I got myself my very own 3DS was to give my overall opinion on some of the games that I've gotten for the system so far. As you see, my 3DS collection isn't really that huge, but a couple of these games I feel like most people would consider to be like mainstays, I guess. And yeah, I do have quite a lot of opinions on these 4 games alone. So I would like to make, separate videos on these, as well as a video on the 3DS in general and how I feel about it. I do definitely want to start like collecting more and more, handheld games, mostly because at least a majority of the time they're cheaper than console games. And I've already made a video on why having a humongous like game collection can be sort of a problem. But yeah, in the future, make sure to be on the lookout for videos where I talk about each of these games individually, as well as many other 3DS games that I eventually get in the future. Another series of videos that I would like to make more of is one that dates all the way back to when this channel first started, and that is making more videos about the Big G Godzilla himself. For those of you who have been with the channel since the beginning, I pretty much had my foundation be made because of Godzilla, and all of those figure reviews that I made based off of the Monsters seen in Godzilla Final Wars. Those videos sort of like got my channel started, and Godzilla's been a very important part of my life. So I would like to make more videos about him, about all the movies that I currently own, as well as all the movies that are in this one collection here, which for some reason has a very weird sort of library of movies. I don't know, I just feel like some of the options that they chose were just kind of odd. But yeah, I definitely want to make more videos about the classic Godzilla movies, as well as some of the more modern Godzilla movies. Most particularly a video about Shin Godzilla, which has been the most recent Godzilla movie released by Toho, as the other main Godzilla movie that have been made by Legendary Pictures with the 2014 movie and the most recent Godzilla King of the Monsters. And I might make videos about those in the future as well, but primarily I want to make a video on this movie because I did actually get this film for Christmas, I believe 2 years ago. So yeah, 2 years ago I got this as a Christmas present, and I really want to make a video talking about it. I feel like I've mentioned this movie before in one of my videos that I made, and that I might make a video on it. But So yeah, I do eventually plan on making one in the future, and who knows, maybe I'll be able to get a special guest to appear to give their opinion on the movie as well. But yeah, another series that I want to actually go to, which is sort of a thing that I've sort of gotten into most recently, has actually been the likes of the often very time-consuming art form of Gunpla. As you no doubt tell, I've collected a whole bunch of different model kits based on suits from the various Mobile Suit Gundam franchises, and the amount I've actually gotten right now in just this 1 year alone is actually pretty huge. So I eventually do want to make a bunch of videos where I talk about each of them, as well as making a video on my opinion on the whole idea of this stuff in general. So I would have showed you the actual kits themselves, but all of them are stored on a shelf, and I don't really want to ruin the way they look now, just for a couple minute long video. Let's see. Another thing that I want to make a series of videos on, which is actually one of my more longer occurring videos on this series, ones where I talk about different types of manga. And by that I mean I've only made series based on two different manga series, Attack on Titan and Death Note, which are both series that I've talked about before on the channel, but there are definitely other series of manga that I do want to talk about, and one of them in particular was this one right here, which is literally called That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, which sounds like a really ridiculous concept, and it actually kind of is, but I do eventually want to make a video series where I talk about each of the volumes in this manga series, because this is one that I've been very curious about for quite a while, and thanks to a specific bookstore, which I won't name because this video is not sponsored by them, but yeah, once I get more volumes of the series, I do eventually want to make a videos where I talk about all the volumes. Right now I just have the first one, and I don't really think I can consider it a series if it's just one video. But yeah, all in all, I do have quite a lot of ideas for videos I want to make in the future. So I hope you all enjoyed this this sort of video and this sort of return to Jasper Cat Productions. And again, I humbly apologize for the month-long hiatus this channel has had, but I do indeed plan on making, more and more videos in the future. And I actually do plan on using Facebook more and more often than I have been. So once again, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'm Ben Contreras, and bye.